Menu window. Off. Press L2 button to toggle.
Yeah, I don't think I need that. Oh dear. Quality. Yeah. Versus. Hey guys, what's up? Primal here, and welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. I wasn't sure about trying this one out. I kind of just fallen out of my interest in the wizarding world, since my early years. Way back when I used to be a huge Harry Potter fan. I mean, who wasn't? But I seem to, fall back into it every now and then. Yeah, I heard some great things about this game, so I figured, why not give it a try? I mean, people have been looking forward to this one. I haven't looked at it a whole lot, but for that and other personal reasons, I decided to give it a shot. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are pleased to inform you that I've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft. 5th year student, huh? Term begins on 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. Oh, well, that's nice. I don't have to go... Well, it'd be nice to go to Diagon Alley, but it's nice that things are taken care of. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under age of 17 outside of school. However, due to unique circumstances, Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley. Ron? Someone related to him? Deputy Headmistress. Here we go. Oh boy. That kind of looks like me. Yeah, definitely this guy. I mean, you can't really... Sheesh. Is that Hazel? Oh, dang. I know my eye color's hazel, so... It doesn't really say which one, gosh darn it. Excuse me. Oh. Screw it, I'll go with that one.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Oh, good.
Quite something.
Oh gosh! The customization on this is crazy. Okay, so there's gender selection at the bottom. There's my name. Ah. Yes, glasses. Exactly what I was looking for. Well, I mean, I did used to have round ones before, if you saw my earlier videos way back when. Ah, sheesh. Now for... nope. Yeah, that's more like it. Nope. Yeah, that's pretty close to when my hair gets to, when it's long. Gosh. That ain't bad either. It's not far off. That's not too far off either. I look like Ignis from Final Fantasy 15. Okay. Well, that's a rather swearing look. Oh, gosh. And that's the girls, so... Yeah, I'll go for that one. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, my hair's not that long, or normally not that style, but it'll do. Scars and mark. Ooh, I do like in. Eesh. I don't normally have those, but. What in the world? Oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? I mean, I normally don't really put my real name on there, but oh, gosh, I got it. I just don't know how I could, possibly. That'll do it. I'll give you a little backstory. Grayson is the name my mom intended for me, but eventually they fell on, well, what I mean. I mean, just for privacy reasons, I don't directly share my real name, but I think you might catch a small glimpse of it or two if maybe you watch some of my earlier videos, or if you follow me on social media. It's the same as my YouTube.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Second hand.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've operated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
Is that Daniel
Ages
Radcliffe
since I've been to the
voicing
castle.
my character, or is
Would
it
be
someone
good
else?
to see the old pile of rocks.
that? Who's that? Ooh. Must be one of our villains. I think they're called Thestrals. They first appeared in the 5th movie, Order of the Phoenix. Only like the dead can see them, or those who have witnessed death can see them, or something like that. Avalanche. Shame I don't have my Portkey Games and Wizarding World. Shame I don't have my 3D glasses if they're gonna make this pop out at the screen like this. This would have been really interesting to see in the theaters.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock Goblin's Rebellion.
I have.
Gobbledygook.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
Wait.
Before I could respond,
Hang on a sec.
received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Ah, interesting.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Dragon! Oh, yep, it's them, the Thestrals or whatever. Whoa. Well, what a way to start a Harry Potter game.
The key! Give me your hand!
A port key. Yeah, it's good to see my nose. He said his wife's name was Miriam. Miriam, that name does ring familiar. Was she the old lady who...
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Never heard of it. Got 3 vials of it.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Of course. So,
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
so
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
whoa.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Okay, well, guess while I'm zapping and looking around, I'll... Back to my Inquisition. Miriam Fig, was that the same lady from the 5th movie who came to Harry and Dudley's aid after the Dementor attack in Order of the Phoenix? Or is that someone related to her? I don't know.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Wake the Goblin?
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Are we in Gringotts?
Hello?
I guess we are. Goblin Banker. We're in Gringotts, I think.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
Thank you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
Oh, right. Magic waterfalls that wash.
Washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault
Oh,
number
there they are.
12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Here we are. Vault number 12.
Vault number.
12.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
That seems off. Yeah, something feels off about that guy.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
I like it how it has. The music has slight motifs to
was
the.
accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, what's in here?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Oh.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Interesting symbol.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
This
I
has
see
definitely
something
been
up
a
ahead.
What is
wacky
it?
That
trip
glow
so
again,
far.
but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Alright. Lumos. Old personal favorite of mine.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ooh. Well, that is not good. It's like the 8th movie, only the knights are bad guys. Ooh. This guy's a real master caster. Oh, didn't see him coming.
Stay close.
Well, that was fun.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Oh,
This
whoops.
isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yes, it would seem so.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh! Got very close to that indicator above my head. I was... Oh.
Lumos.
Oh, would you look at that? A pensieve? A memory flask?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensieve
I knew it.
for viewing memories. I wonder...
Whose memory is this?
Follow my lead.
Seemed they kept the effects from the later movies.
All is in place.
Charles
The portkey is
Rockwood.
well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow.
Percy
It will only
Rackham.
be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Takes the memory, puts it in the flask for us to see.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
Prove it?
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't
Red
know.
Rock.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
Oh.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
Wow. Think goblins were that
I
powerful.
have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Uh-oh. Should we set out security measures? I've seen a couple things online. I believe that's a pensive guardian. Really cool looking, guys. I think it's high time we got to Hogwarts now, don't you think?
I know a way out.
Yeah, let's get out of here, please! I think we're finally at Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Are we at Hogwarts?
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, yes. I guess we're at Hogwarts. I heard the little jingle. Ah, the good old Hogwarts Express. Ah. There she is. Oh, looks like they have a Hogwarts Legacy. Important key games, Hogwarts Legacy. What a proper way to open a game. Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. Which am I gonna be? That's the question everyone seems to have these days. I think
Oh,
tonight
good.
is...
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
You betcha. Who the heck?
Phineas Nigellus Black.
Related to Sirius Black?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
A relative of Sirius is the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
Already?
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Eesh. Almost equivalent to having Snape yell at us for being seen by 5
Professor
muggles.
Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Ah, so that...
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay, so how does this work? Right.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Yes.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Yeah, that sounds like me, alright. I can't wait to start classes. Oh boy. One sec, guys. Alright, back to it. Can't wait to explore, can't wait to start... You know, I've always had this thought in my head when I started school. I mean, yes, I do enjoy exploring, but I'm always, excited to, get into my classes, the classes that I chose. The ones that I could in high school and college, so... Yeah, excuse me, my mic's all over the place. I'm also suffering from a little bit of indigestion, but I'll live. I can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, oh gosh, I can't choose this! Oh gosh. I mean... I guess I'm torn between these two mostly. Oh gosh. I can't friggin' choose! Well... I am curious, but... most people describe me as loyal, and I have seemed to have shown that aptitude with most people I know recently, especially those closest to me, so... yeah.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Boy. Patience, loyalty, hard work. You mean... I mean... I kind of always imagined this being the answer, but... Alright, I mean... Yeah, let's go for it. The sort makes an entrance, trophy earned.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Kinda knew it deep down. Well, for those watching this, you finally got your answer if you're ever curious on what house I belong in the wizarding world. Oh, and they changed my robes.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Dang, oh, that's gonna make a lot of people miffed.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I really miss
Quite
Snape.
an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
But who is she? Where does she belong on Ron's family tree? That's what I want to
It's
know.
quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar.
Oh my
Most
gosh.
unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Well, there we go.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
So what happened to everybody else? How long in the past or future does this take place around Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.